This is the Geeked Out Show, whether car collecting, toy investing. Geeked Out Show got the blessings crazy. This is the Geeked Out Show, whether comic book reading or anime watching. Geeked Out Show got the options crazy. We all here, it's your one-stop shop. We geek in, we geek out, 24 on the clock. Whether if you're comic book reading or anime watching, Geeked Out Show's got the options. Dropping every single moment, get a deeper focus. Reminisce toys you never noticed, different views to go with. Different type of nerd issues and nerd tissues. Black holes had to pay those dues, so know the difference. Understand the context clues, we on a mission. From the Barbies to the Lego dude, we got a vision. Safe place for respectable cues. From a real fan, not ones that's active reviews. So beyond that, don't get the dust cap. It's all love, but where you get your steam at? Relax while we sip on the Epto Cooler. I know a place most def won't lose you. And here it is.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Gil from the Geek Out Show. Black Hole Comics coming down, the first episode of the year. Yes, it's. I know it's almost February, guys, but yeah, been super busy. As you can see, I'm over here at the shop, and I'm joined with Alfonso from Alfonso Customs.
Hello.
What's going on, man?
Not much, just here at the house.
How you doing, bro?
Good, good.
All right, we're not going to do a normal episode. We're actually going to be doing a recap of the Royal Rumble. Probably going to start doing this from now on, recapping the PLEs. It's a new thing that I'm into. I've always been into wrestling, actually, just getting back into it. I mean, we've talked privately. I talked to you, I talked to Raul, I talked to all the other guys. Haven't watched for like, I don't know, like a decade or something like that. So I'm trying to catch up on stuff here and there and all that other stuff and watch what I can. And I went to like the first event since I was a kid back in like, I think September or something like that. Anyways. Alfonso, this is your first time on the Geek Out Show, and so the first time as a host, as a guest, you know, we just got to check your geeky background and kind of submit you to the geeky background check. Can't let you get off too easy, bro. Can't let you get off.
That's fine.
All right, so it's going to be a gauntlet of questions. If you don't pass, bro, I got to kick you off. Just no hard feelings, all right?
That's fine.
All right, cool. Where did it all start for you? Like the geekiness, the geekdom? You know, is it something new or is it something that you've always had, like from back in the day?
Something from like back in the day. I want to say when the Age of Ultron, that's where I started getting more into the whole comics. I was already reading a lot of Batman stuff, but watching the Marvel movies.
The MCU Age of Ultron or comics?
The MCU Ultron, Age of Ultron, that's what really got me more into what I do, like painting and stuff like that, and then just falling into the whole lore and getting to know everything about it.
Got you. Hey, that's cool. That's dope. And then, you know, we do ask questions on based upon our different genres and different sections that we have. So comics, are you into them? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, so what catches your eye? Are you a Marvel guy, DC guy, a little mix of everything? And then we can throw manga in there because I definitely do feel like manga and comics kind of go hand in hand.
A little bit of everything. I do like a lot of DC and Marvel, but I also like the independent ones. I remember one of the comics that really got my attention was Witcher by Snyder.
Yeah.
So I love that style. What was the other one that I liked? 30 Days of Night. Got to meet Steve Niles. That was a really great honor too.
Oh, having technical difficulties taking myself off of mute. There we go. And then, I mean, figures, you talked about it, and I know that you're into figures, but what type of figures are you into and what do you collect?
Pretty much Marvel Legends, a few Storm collectibles, Mezco, figure arts. I have a couple of Mayfix, and I keep forgetting the other ones. It's a little bit smaller than Mayfix. But as long as I see something
Figma?
good, yeah, Figma, yes, that's the one.
Okay.
I think I have like maybe 2 or 3 of them, but I just collect certain things that I like, and then just continue on.
Makes sense. Man, I know that it's very easy to fall down the rabbit hole and try to like backpedal and complete things, but I was kind of feeling like that with Mythic Legions, but like they do the All-Stars and they do reissues and stuff like that, so I just wait for stuff now. I'm like,
Yeah,
eventually they'll reissue it.
yeah. Detour's the one that's been trying to get me into it for the past 2 years.
Dude, he
Uh,
got me in. He definitely got me in,
he's
bro.
failed with me so far. I have one action figure that
Really?
he sent me, but I still have it in box. I haven't opened it.
Dude, bust
Uh,
that thing open.
I need to.
Bust that thing open. You'll enjoy it, man. For us, for us. I'm not bullshitting. I definitely was one of those guys like, oh, it's cool from afar. But especially you being like customizer and painting and messing with 3D parts, I would think you would love something like this, like the Mythic Legions.
And I think I'm
So
going to start getting into it because, like I said, Detour gave me one of those figures. It's still in box. I have it in the corner of my room where I know I can see when I need to get pull it. But then Paul Customs
mm,
had a sale, and I saw
the
two
going out of business
Ragnarok.
sale.
Yeah, so I saw he had two Ragnaroks. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get those ones because I like the Viking show.
Yeah,
So now I'm
yeah. I
gonna
took
be good.
advantage of that sale too, dude. I haven't painted Jack since like about July to August of last year. But when there's a good sale, man, you got to stock up on stuff. So
Yeah.
whenever it comes, it's gonna have me definitely piqued and interested and wanting to do something. So, yeah. Anime. You watch anime? Yes or no? Fan?
I'm a fan. I just haven't really had a chance to see a lot of stuff.
Mm,
I'm more into the whole Dragon Ball Z.
typical.
That's pretty much what I grew up with. I know there was like an anime
Mm,
about soccer when I was a kid. I have never seen it in
mm,
English, but I've seen it in Spanish. I still can't find it to this day. I talked to a good friend of mine, and I told him that one of the word phrases in the show was
watch your
la
stuff.
picada de la pata. If you can find that in English, let me know
Mm,
because I want to watch that anime all over again.
gotcha. Give me 1 second.
No,
There
well,
also is some loose figures. All right. Again, people, I'm here at the shop, so trying to
not good.
mix it in. Uh, video games. Are you into gaming? Yes or no? And then
I
we'll throw tabletop gaming or mobile gaming in there as well.
I have played a couple mobile games, mostly because of the Batman Arkham and some other ones that I just found entertaining. I have all the systems that I can think of right now, from the PlayStation 1 all the way up to the 5, Xbox One, and so on. But I'm a PlayStation all the way through. Right now, I'm just
Yes.
recapping with the God of War games before I get the Suicide next week.
Question for you: if they kind of like redo the 1 through 3 for the PS5, you doing that or not?
Oh, heck yes.
Okay, right on, right
For
on.
Christmas, I ended up getting the Essentials Metal Gear.
Mhm.
So I just install them. I try to play them, and I'm like, I never played it for the Nintendo, so that's like a new challenge because I'm like, how do I get from one room to the next room? And then when I go back in there, there's something else that changes. So I'm just trying to figure that one out. But yeah,
Yeah,
I'll go all to all that.
yeah. What's up, bro? What's happening? Oh, boo! Get that out of here over here with Niner stuff. Oh my god! No, I'm just playing. I'm just joking. I'm joking. Um, right on. And then TV and movies. You talked about it briefly with the MCU, but is there anything else? It doesn't necessarily have to be YouTube related, but what else do you watch? Obviously, wrestling. I know that.
Yeah, I watch a lot of comedy, documentaries, a
Mhm.
majority, a lot of horror. One of the movies that I enjoyed from like, I don't know, it was like, I don't even know, it was
Yeah.
early 20s, was Identity, where one of the guy had like about 15 or 20,000 personality changes and he was arrested.
What the hell?
It's a good movie.
I'm gonna have to take a. I never heard of that before. I'm gonna have to give that a try, man.
Yeah. So a lot of that stuff like that. The one of the most recent movies that I purchased was the Dimitri, the Dracula movie.
Oh yeah. The one with Nicolas Cage. That one.
No. That's Reindeer. This
Oh,
one's about
oh,
like
sorry.
an actual
The Demeter. Is
the
it that
meter.
one?
Yes.
Okay, the ship one.
Yeah, the ship one. Then I know
Dude,
who
that
Voodoo.
I watched that on what you call it, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie's fucking good, dog. I like that shit.
Did you see the Hulu one?
The
It's
Hulu.
the
What do you mean?
same thing but with Nazis.
Oh, really? Nah.
Yes. It's just the funny thing. I'm like, once they announced that they were going to make the Dimitri movie,
Yeah.
Somebody in Hulu was like, "Well, we're gonna make our own, but we're gonna add Nazi shit instead."
Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out. That's crazy.
Hmm.
That's wild.
Yeah, so I was like, "All right, I
It's
gotta get
called
more."
Dimitri.
Yeah, I'll send it to you later on.
Yeah.
What it's actually called for the Voodoo ones
Okay. Yeah.
or Hulu? I'm sorry.
Yeah. For sure. Well, I would definitely say that you do pass. I would say now with flying colors is a C. It's like a C plus. Barely skating by.
My
But no, I was
anime
just saying.
background. That's why.
No,
The
I'm
only
just
thing,
totally joking,
no,
bro.
it's fine. I'm like the only times like I talked about anime is with when I'm with my friend Wayne and his kids, talking about certain things, and when I pick on my friend Kevin, that I forget the no Full Academia, the one where the dad turns a kid
Oh,
into
my
a
hero.
dog. Yeah,
Yeah.
so those ones I like to like prank them and just send them like a custom where a dog with a human head and stuff like that.
If you want to talk about a dog and a human, I don't know if you know this or not, but Full Metal Alchemist, some shit like that actually happens.
Yeah, that's why I send it to them as a gift.
Oh, that's fucked up. That
Yeah,
is
I know.
really fucked up. That's like one of the most fucked up things that ever happened in anime history, like ever, dude. That's just sick.
Yeah, my friend's
That's just
daughter,
sick and
she's
twisted.
traumatized by that, so I don't like pressure or do anything like that. But
Yeah.
the friends that we have on Instagram, they're like, "Yeah, I'll make you this. Don't worry." And then I'll send them a free gift. And next thing you know, they realize that you just put Tommy's head into his dog from Rugrats.
Oh my gosh. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Well, the people have came here for the Royal Rumble recap. Let's go ahead and get into it. If you'd like, or if it's okay with you, I'd like to start off with the title matches, and then we could get into the actual like rumbles themselves.
No problem.
So we could go ahead and start off with the Logan Paul versus Kevin Owens. What'd you think, and what stuck out to you with this match?
I did enjoy the match. It was really good. The one thing that I kind of feared that was going to happen, that there was going to be a disqualification and Logan Paul was going to remain champion.
Mm-hmm.
So sadly, that did happen, which is I'm fine with it. I just wanted to see Owen get a good start when it comes to 2024.
Yeah, I kind of figured he wasn't going to be walking out with the title. I had a feeling that he wasn't. I I enjoyed the match. I thought it was good. I thought, Kevin Owens and Logan Paul, they both put on a great show.
Mhm.
Um, it looks like a couple of them got hit with some real moves. Like it looked like Logan really got smacked in the nose or face. I don't know if it was Kevin. I don't know if it was him. Somebody. It just seemed like
Yep,
a
bloody
lot
nose
of
and
arms
everything.
were flying, and yeah, he really did get hit in the nose. Like I wasn't faked, people. I was just like, oh damn, okay. The one thing though, at the end, towards the end, like when they were setting everything up for like the disqualification and this and that, or no, I guess right before that, when Logan Paul like supposedly like knocked him out, like punched him. Kevin did a little bit too much talking, and they locked up for a little bit, and you could see that Kevin was like talking, and it kind of gave it away just a little bit, but other than that, I would say that the match was really good, and I was actually kind of surprised that the way he got disqualified was getting caught by the fucking brass knuckles, because usually the refs, they're those.
They never look up. They just go 1, 2.
They
Wait, I
never
see
see
something
shit,
shiny.
dude.
Yes.
So I was actually really, really fucking surprised, dude, that
Yeah.
they fucking seen him like right before the three. I'm like, dude, come on, what? So I actually did yell out when I was like, no fucking way, are you kidding me? Um, Fatal four way. We had Roman, we had AJ, Randy Orton, and Mister LA Knight himself. What do you think?
I loved it. I like that they did that one scene where what was WrestleMania with Edge and Daniels, where they just stacked them up on top and
Hmm.
Roman pinned them both. So when I saw all three of them being pinned stacked, and then AJ tries to get the win, all three of them kicked out.
Yeah.
That was kind of like, okay, cool, that was awesome. I love Randy Orton's RKO's. How he just got AJ's like, now hold on, let me grab you real quick, give you an RKO, turns around and gives one to LA Knight, and then Roman tries to do the Superman punch and gets into an RKO. That was just
Mm-hmm.
the greatest thing I saw.
That one was I think out of all of them, that one was probably the most impressive RKO of the night. Was Roman trying to do the Superman punch and then it turning into like, no, motherfucker, it's my, I took your move and I'm using it and we're keeping that momentum and I'm doing an RKO on you.
All right.
That was sweet. That was real fucking sweet. Um, towards the end, you kind of seen Randy Orton slowing down a little bit, grabbing his what was it, left shoulder.
His left shoulder.
Dude, I really hope it's just a work. I really hope he's not hurt because the motherfucker just came back, dude. And dude, he looks phenomenal, working phenomenal. Everything looks good, great. I really hope that he's not hurt. Do you think that's a work, or do you think maybe possibility?
Part of me wants to say it's a work, but at the same time, you just never know, especially when you had Solo coming in and interrupting everybody, and then he takes himself out by the ring area. So I remember there were rumors saying that it's too soon for Randy to be in a title match. He needs to, you know,
I feel like it's never too
get
soon for
that
that
rust
man
out
to
of
be in a
yourself.
title match.
Yeah. I'm like, I want him to win another title, but I'm like, they were all saying, oh, it's too soon. I'm like, it's never too soon. He just needs to get that ring rust and get it back to normal. It wasn't as bad as when they did the War Games, but this time you
Mhm.
can just tell that the arm was a little bit banged.
Yeah, definitely. So hopefully it's just a work, and the man comes back and tears some shit up, man. Dude, I was like, I knew Randy wasn't, or no, I knew nobody was going to be taking that title, but dude, it looked really close. Like they definitely did sell that. They definitely did a good job. I was just like, damn, Randy might win this shit, for a split second, and then Solo, being Solo, one of the Bloodline members. And the thing is, even if it doesn't end up being Solo, one of the many Fatu family would have come out in a fucking hoodie,
Because I keep hearing that they're going to bring somebody else in that's not a
dude.
that's not a wrestling performer, one of the brothers, and
Oh,
then they're going to bring
not.
in one that is a wrestler that's a brother. But I'm like, I don't know when they're going to bring them in, but we'll see.
Yeah, because I know that Booker is trying to push for Jacob.
Yeah, that's the
He's trying
wrestler
to push
one.
for Jacob.
And I know that the younger brother, the one that I forget his name, but he was the one that they kept confusing him with Jay when he was a kid in the Christmas special that they had in WWE. He's like, nah,
Yeah,
he'll come.
they thought that
Yeah,
it was Jay and it wasn't Jay. Yeah,
yeah. And then I say, well, he's gonna. They didn't. They hinted he's like he's coming to help, but he's not a wrestler. So that's where I'm like, okay, they're gonna bring those two in sometime this year, maybe.
yeah. I could see Jacob tearing some shit up, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. You think that he's just gonna fall in line with Roman, or do you think that it may start some shit?
I
I
want to
would
say it's
love
gonna.
if somebody challenges him. I would love that shit.
I
And it's
think that
more of
someone's
a
gonna
Civil
challenge in
War
the
thing.
family other than The Rock, but I
Yeah,
do feel like by the time they get there, it's gonna start breaking off a little bit. You can already tell that Solo the last couple days was like, it was my fault. It's not his fault.
dude. And Roman looks shook. He looks. I mean, dude, these guys do good performances. I'm sorry. I know that people
Yeah,
shit on um, wrestling and the performances. I'm sorry, but like if you actually like watch it, dude, I feel like they're doing great performances, and they really do sell. The
yeah.
conflict and the like staring each other down and the this and the that. Just yeah, that looked like Solo was like, nah, it's on me, and then Roman was all like, he had that look like, how dare you step to me, but like also I'm gonna watch my voice because you may, hurt me, type of
You're right.
thing. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess get into the women's. The women's rumble. We start off with Natalia, and then number two, a nice comeback. She hasn't been around for a little while, and she, I guess, is bloodline as well. No, not really, but she is a
You never
Fatu.
know.
Naomi, coming back from TNA, and man, that was a nice surprise to see her come back. Did not expect that at all. I know there was rumors, but you never know about rumors. Could take them with a pinch of salt. But Naomi came back. She was number two. What'd you think about the return? Yay or
I thought
nay?
it was really great. I think the audience did expect her to come in because I didn't hear like that loud pop that the WWE even would add the audio for it. She
Yeah,
had a good reaction. I was
she
happy with
did.
her coming back.
Yeah, there was quite a bit of people that were pretty juiced and surprised about it. It was nice.
Mhm.
Number three, Bailey. Bailey being Bailey, being a female douchebag, an asshole. I like her being a heel. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I definitely do like it. I love seeing her hemming it up and whatnot. We had Candice number 4, number 5. This I think is the other that was like big surprise to me. TNA champion Jordynne Grace. I think it's Jordan or Jordynne, one of those.
Jordan Grace.
It was cool seeing her. I love her. I've been following her for a while. She is a muscle mommy. She definitely is like big. She's buff. She's built. She's very athletic. If you aren't following her on social media, follow her. She's definitely like she's pretty fucking funny. She does like a bunch of pranks and this and that videos, and then yeah, I just love the content with her and her husband and shit like that too. But what'd you think about her coming on this? I thought she did a great job
That
for her
was my
debut.
first oh shit when I was watching the whole show. I'm like, okay, they got her. Sweet. I'm excited. Please bring somebody else into the men's Royal Rumble from that company that I can think deserves to be given at least an opportunity to shine. But
Yeah,
they did give her a lot of time to shine on there. She lasted a long
yeah.
time, so I was extremely pleased and happy with her.
What was it, like 20 minutes, something like that?
Probably about 20-25.
Yeah, she did great. She stuck around. I'd say more than halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
Then number 6, Indy Hartwell. Eh. Number 7, Asuka, one half of the Kabuki Warriors. And I don't know how I feel about that either. But no hate against Asuka or anything like that by any means. Just I wish Kaden Carter and can't remember what the fucking other chick's name is, her partner. But I wish they got a little bit of a longer reign, longer than 2-3 weeks. But
Right.
hey, whatever it is, whatever. Cool. Number 8, the Pitbull, Ivy Nile. I'm not the hugest fan of her, but she is cool. She's one of those people. She's kind of like small, slender, compact, but pretty built. So she's cool. Katana Chance, Bianca Belair coming in at number 10. Yeah, I love the EST. What'd you think? Did you think so far any of the other listed names? Did they do anything for you? Bianca, Katana, Ivy, Asuka, Indy.
Bianca, I was actually expecting her to win the matches. I did like the little stare downs or like little times that they had with Jordan and then with the other girl that the shows up at number 30, where was it the 28? So I
28.
loved all that. So I love that when she was there.
I definitely thought like, okay, let's I guess finish getting through the names, because we'll give spoilers. Kyrie
Yeah.
number 11, Tegan number 12, Caden 13, Chelsea Green 14, Piper 15, Shi Lee 16. Hold on, let me keep on going down here. Too far down. 16, 17 was my bad. Zelina, 18's Maxine, 19 Nia Jax.
Oh.
Big bad right there. 20 Shotzi, 21 Becky, 22 Alba. I was kind of like whatever with Alba too, by the way.
Yeah.
23 we had Shayna. 24 was kind of like a dual entry. We had Valhalla coming in, but then R-Truth ran past there and was like, what the fuck? I love that. I gotta say, people did call that R-Truth would mix it up and definitely come in during the women's.
Yep.
And sure enough, he did. People thought he was going to be number 30 coming in, but it's 24. Michin 25, Zoe 26. That's another one that I feel like she's a shining star in the women's division, Zoe. 27, Roxanne Perez. 28, big debut after being acquired a few months ago, Jade Cargill. 29, Tiffany Stratton. And number 30, another comeback, Liv Morgan from an injury. So, yeah, as you were saying, the big stare down between number 10 and number 28, Bianca and Jade. Dude, goosebumps. I was like, let's go. Let's fucking go.
I
I
hope
want to see
that
them
is a
have a
WrestleMania
program
match,
together.
right?
I'm totally down for that being a match. And then you definitely did see her kind of side-eyeing Becky when she threw Nia over. Like she's seen Becky celebrating, but she's kind of like give that side eye, like why the fuck you celebrating? And I got my eyes on you, but like hey, I am the one, and she definitely did show. She is definitely fire. I do have one of her cards right here,
Nice.
Jade Cargill. Um, yeah, she's awesome. I was happy to see her that night. I had a feeling, um, dude. Everybody thought Sasha was coming back, but she did not. They thought that she was going to be coming in at number 30. It was not. It was Liv. Um, so yeah, Bailey ended up winning it all, number 30. I mean number 3, and I think that she has the new record for lasting the longest in the women's Royal Rumble. What do you think about Bailey winning?
I liked it, and at the same time, I don't know. It was just more like you have already accomplished a lot. You needed
Mm-hmm.
this, and then you can get the title. The thing that kind of annoyed me was that you can already tell that she's not going to go to Raw. She's going to go to SmackDown and challenge her girl.
Yeah, I'm just like, dude, this is whack. I'm gonna be honest. No diss against EO, but I'm not a huge EO fan.
See, I am.
You are really
Yes, especially
okay.
when something that uh, when she was in NXT, COVID
Mm.
situation happened. Someone gave her a racial slur, and she replied back. That's when I became an immediate fan. She's great in the ring, but
Mm.
just like
Okay,
I'm gonna give you my 2 cents without getting fired, I'm gonna go ahead and say something back. So that's why I
yeah,
was a big fan of her. So, but I do see, like I said, I'm like I see them. There's trouble in there. If they do bring in
it
Sasha,
does
that
seem.
makes sense to help
Yeah.
Bailey with it. But as far as Bailey, I do love now her new role as a heel because when she first started off as a heel, I remember when she goes, "Hey bitches, look at me." No one, and it
It
didn't
was
grasp
cringe.
anybody. It just took her a while to get to that point.
Yeah, yeah, she definitely does have like a diabolical, maniacal, puppet master type of
Hmm.
vibes that she's given a bit. So yeah. Uh, so hey, whatever. She's gonna. She did say that she was the mommy slayer or whatever. So I'm
Yeah,
down
I
with
saw the
that.
shirt.
I don't think she's gonna beat Rhea. I would rather something happen and as you were saying, a damage control civil war type thing, or them try to boot her because that's what it kind of seems like they're doing, kind of in a way. Um, but I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening. Men's Rumble, dude. I I almost like I was like, what the did I miss something? Because like I let it play
Yes,
for a little bit because I had pizza coming and I got my pizza and I came and sat down. I was like, wait, there's another singles match on the card, and I was like, what the fuck? Because Jimmy and Jay, I was like, yo, what? I was like, what is going on? I was like, dude, I'm hyped for this. Let's fucking go. But that was how they kicked off the Royal Rumble, and dude, goosebumps again. I was pumped. I liked it. I dug it. I loved it.
like I mentioned when with the whole Bianca and Jay, it's a good setup, and it's a good setup for the brothers to fight at WrestleMania.
Mhm.
Um,
Absolutely. Give me 1 second. Hold on.
go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your statement.
It just was great to see that. That's just going to lead to the world to I'm sorry WrestleMania. So I'm hoping it goes well. Everything goes for them, and we can see that match, and we can see the Jade match as well.
Yeah, we're just recapping it. Thank you, man. Appreciate your support. Have a good day. Thank you. Okay. Give me one more second, bro.
No, you're good, man.
Okay. So number 2, like I said, Jimmy. Number 3, Grayson. Get out of here with him. Number 4, Andrade. That was cool. I was surprised to see him back. Number 5, Carmelo. It was nice seeing him. I like Carmelo. Great kid, good athlete. I definitely do feel like he deserves the shine that he's getting. He needs to come onto the main roster. No, we got Shinsuke, number 6, 7, Santos, number 8, Kyrian, number 9, Tom and Nick. Mysterio was a two for one. That joke never gets old. 10, Carlito, 11, Bobby Lashley, Roberto, 12, Ludwig, 13, Austin Theory, 14, Finn Balor. Let's see. Who else we got? We got Cody Rhodes at 15, right in the middle. 16, Bronson Reed. 17, Kofi Kingston. 18, Gunther. 19, Ivar. 20, Braun Breaker. 21, Omos. 22, Pat McAfee. Oh my god, that was hilarious. 23, JD. 24, R-Truth. 25, Miz. 26, Damien. 27, CM Punk. 28, Ricochet. 29, Drew. And 30, Sami Zayn. The comeback from the injury. It was nice to see them all. What'd you think, man? What was your thoughts? Who's the standout?
I liked it a lot. It made me laugh when Michael Cole says that he is the longest reigning announcer to last again in the Royal Rumble. I wasn't that much of a surprise when it comes to Sami Zayn being number 30. I was expecting somebody else, but it was still entertaining.
One more second, bro. Sorry, got somebody in here.
That's a good time, bro.
I just bought a lot off this gentleman. Give me 1 second.
No problem.
Yeah. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you. Enjoy.
You can touch the bag.
Oh, thank you. I don't need this, man. You can toss it. Keep that. Yeah, sorry. Willing and dealing, guys. Willing and dealing. Yeah. So Sammy, I wasn't sure if he was going to come back, to be honest, and it was nice to get him back. Sorry, I'm not sure where we ended on this one. The Jimmy J, that was a highlight.
Right.
What you call it? Almost that was a spotlight. Braun Breaker, I got to say, it was nice to see him as well. The other piece of the NXT, because I feel like the Carmelo Hayes and the Braun Breaker, the two opposite pieces right now in NXT. There's a lot of other good people happening, or a lot of other good stuff happening over there and going on over there and whatnot. Dominic, I hate that fucking guy. But I also do love him just because of how much of an asshole and a dick and a goofball he is. R-Truth protecting Dominic, and then it being like a fucking tag match that had me, bro. I'm sorry, man. That fucking made me bust up laughing audibly. I was just like, what in the fuck are these guys doing right now?
Yep. R-Truth is like a national treasure, man. No matter what happens, he's always going to be there.
Yeah, you got to protect that man. Protect that man at all costs. I kind of didn't want to get into like the negative of what's going on. However, it almost feels like almost was a call in at the last minute, or who knows, maybe they already had him, but or maybe the pat was a last minute thing, but there's definitely seemed like something was missing. And as reports say, Brock Lesnar was supposed to be there, and he got pulled due to the recent accusations. Yeah, so unfortunately, and we all know how those things go. And just real quick, we're not going to focus too much on it. But Slim Jim, they pulled out of the Royal Rumble, which was huge. Like, what the fuck? They pulled out of the Royal Rumble as a sponsor. But when Vince resigned and taken off of all the websites and the archives and all this other shit, they came back. They came back damn near at the last minute, and decided to become, be part of the sponsorship again. But yeah, that unfortunately, going on. Hopefully things get worked out and Brock could get cleared, and who knows about everybody else involved. But it mainly impacts Brock because Brock is still a current member on the roster. So hopefully he's not involved, and hopefully he gets cleared. Gunther rocked it. I think he did a great job with that, or with all this. I think he did a phenomenal job. It was nice to see Braun Breaker and Gunther go at it a little bit too. That was nice. Kofi being there 16 years in a row now at this point, or 16 appearances now at this point. That was cool. I had seen a lot of people were like, what the fuck, why is Damian Priest even there if he has the Money in the Bank? Who knows? I mean, he could have went after Seth, and then choose go after Roman. Who knows if they want to do something like that. But I mean, I don't think that it took up a spot. I think Damian should be in there. I like Damian. I'm pushing for Damian. I want him to be better and bigger than what he is. A lot of people feel like he is a middle card person. I kind of agree right now, but with him in the match that he had with Bad Bunny, that definitely did seem like
that match to me made him elevate to main event.
Yeah, that exactly. That made him main event material. That match was one of the best matches of all of 2023. Right. I'm sorry, there's no taking that away from him. There was a lot of good matches. I didn't see everything, but that was definitely one of the best fucking matches to me. But overall, what would you give it? 0 to 10, the Rumble.
I want to say an 8.5.
8.5. Okay, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'd give it like a 9. But this is my first Rumble since I was a kid, so yeah. But all right, bro. Thank you, and hopefully we'll keep this going, and maybe you could be my co-host for these recaps.
I'm down.
Right on, and just once a month, and then we'll recap the PLEs and whatnot. I'm gonna also try to get my boy Heath on here too, and if anything, it'll be the 3 of us. Or who knows, maybe we could get Raul, and then have like a couple different people rotating in and out and stuff like that. Yeah,
I'm down for all that.
Right, for sure. Well, you want to go ahead and plug yourself? Not what you do behind closed doors, but if you want to let everybody know where they can follow you.
You can follow me on Instagram under Alfonso_customs. That's pretty much where I'm always there.
Right on. And you can follow me at Black Hole Comics and the Geek Out Show on all social media. Until next time, make sure you stay geeked up and geek out. Later.
You guys have a good one. Bye.